Hello, good morning, and welcome to TVUCC. We're coming your way live from the Nsawam medium security prisons where history is being made. In the history of Ghana, no tertiary education or no tertiary institution has offered inmates such as these ones the opportunity to have degrees. But of course, the University of Cape Coast, your number one university in West Africa and in Ghana, has made this possible. The question after here is what happens to these inmates after they've been awarded to these degrees? Will society still see them through the lenses of their past eyes? Well, we'll be having conversation with some selected inmates who have given us the opportunity or the consent to talk to them. We'll also be speaking with some government functionaries and other key stakeholders who have been part of this entire process. And of course, we'll be talking to management of the University of Cape Coast and at large, the College of Distance Education. Remember to stick and stay with us. This is TVUCC. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, and share. My name is Nsawam Obovi. So we've been joined by the provost of the College of Distance Education, the person of Professor Mohammed Anoche Adam. I know you forgive me for scattering your name. But Prof, let me take your general overview of what happened today. It's historic.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, we have witnessed what happened here as first and second cohort of the prison's education. I mean, we are talking about tertiary education at the prison service, which was offered by University of Cape Coast in partnership with Plan Vota. And today's ceremony, you have seen, it has been a very inspiring and very successful. Looking at the number of people who graduated and the statistics of the people who graduated. This is a historic moment. I mean, this is the first of its kind. So we think that we are impacting lives as a university.
Prof, this has been more of a tripartite organization to make us see this reality. What convinced the University of Cape Coast, in fact, your college, to accept this and then move on with it?
Okay, so first, the Plan Vota conceived the idea and then discussed it with the college. And the college realized that it has a prospect of impacting lives, not about money, but impacting lives. And we were to provide education, and then they would source funding to support the project in terms of their fees and other logistics. And then the prison service will then also offer the facility as we know here, because these people cannot go out, so that we provide them with education. After the first cohort, the funding that the Plan Vota wanted to relied on, they couldn't, probably ceased. It ceased. And the university realized that it's a very innovative and very impactful project, so we should not abandon it. So since 2020 coming, and even part of 2019, the university has funded this project up to this level. And as we have indicated, we spent close to 2.5 million Ghana cedis so far on the students in terms of fee waiver that we have given to the students. And you know, this thing is not government funded because everybody who teaches on the program is paid. Everybody who is engaged on even moving things from Cape Coast here and everything is paid for. So when we say we have waive fees, it's not that so easy because you waive and provide services.
Okay. Prof, so another issue you've raised is funding. Does the University of Cape Coast have that much capacity to sustain this program? Looking at now the promise of scholarship were 15,000, and looking at our earlier amount spent, that's about 2.5 million Ghana cedis.
So that is what we are calling all well-meaning Ghanaians, NGOs, governments, scholarship secretariat, get funding, and all other people to come, and including the central government, to come and support this project. Because we started with about 52 students, and now we have about 309 students. And you see, waiving fees of this huge number and providing services to them, it's not easy. So sustainability, as you have asked, is a challenge if we don't get support, and especially even replicating same in other facilities. Yeah, so funding is an issue. And then for the 3 students that we have awarded scholarship of 15,000 each as a fee waiver for them to pursue masters, it's part of our agenda. So we will continue to sustain that. But the broader picture is the issue of sustaining the entire program, that we need support from philanthropists and all other people who believe in this project should have come to our aid so that we can continue to sustain this project.
I also heard the Prof mention that we've also expanded the number in terms of programs. Are we at a deadlock situation, juxtaposing it with what you are saying and the current financial struggle?
Okay, so that is why we would see what we can do, but we are calling on all other people to come and support the project, individuals, companies, organizations, any other institution that can help. Because if you want to expand the program structure, I mean the number of programs on offer, or the offerings, and then we need to have a lot of support from to make sure that we succeed in this agenda. At times when we are talking about this project, people think that we are spending money on criminals, which at times when they say, I just laugh because they don't know what they are talking about. You see, so and we are talking about reformation, rehabilitation. So we need to make sure that we rehabilitate them, and if we rehabilitate them, then the country would be a safer place for all of us. And safety, we cannot quantify the cost of safety. So we need to make sure that we reform these people before they go out and commit the same crime again. So that is it.
So I've been joined here with me is the Director of Prisons, DOP Yaya Isahaku. Thank you for joining us on TVUCC. I would say congratulations on this historic feat you've pulled here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Now, let's look at in terms of prison, in terms of reformation of these inmates. At what cost, especially to the Ghana Prison Service, are you bearing?
The cost of bearing the development program is providing human resource, the facilities, and other logistics. That's the aspect of cost that we are actually bearing in terms of undertaking this education to reform the inmates.
The Director General made mention that school, for instance, school feeding program, if it could be extended to the students and all that. What's your take on that? And how soon are you expecting the government to at least buy into some of these ideas?
Okay, that's very true. Especially the scholarships, the government scholarship fund that get fund. I believe that's going and then school feeding too, because we have programs right from JHS, SSS, and to the university. So if government is feeding JSS students, it will be quite important they feed inmates here, because already their inmates feeding is 1.80, which is inadequate. If the government will support us with the decision, I think, in terms of how soon, once the Minister of Education is here, we believe that he will take it to the higher height, and very soon very, very soon, especially with the reset of Ghana. You should reset of Ghana Prison Service so that we can also get more money to take care of the prison.
Your final comments to anyone who would want to enroll. What should be going through their mind right now?
Yes, I believe with this graduation today, many more students would like to enroll. So we will encourage them to prepare and enroll. In addition, that we're also asking, because Plan Volta Ghana and UCC took chunk of the cost. So we are asking other benevolent organizations, civil society, non-governmental, to come to our aid, support us, so can produce many more prisoners to graduate from school, not only in Nsawam, but all other prisons across the country, especially Maximum Prison, Kumasi Central. There are more young energetic men who have certificates, at least the basic one, SSS, GSS, so that they can also be enrolled. We can enroll more people as part of our rehabilitation and information program to get the inmates prepared back into society so that they can fit into society easily and stop crime. So at the end of the day, it is part of the public safety in Ghana.
All right, thank you so much, DOP Isakuyaya, for making time to talk to us.
Thank you so much, okay.
So, all right. So you heard from our guest, DOP Isakuyaya. He is the director in charge of the Ghana Prisons Service. So we did promise that we'll be talking to some of the inmate graduates who have given us their consent to have them on our screens. Congratulations, and I'd say I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you. 4 years journey wasn't an easy journey, though by the grace of God, we've made it, and here we are today. It's all by the grace of God.
How did you hear about this program, and how did you go about the application itself?
Okay, initially, we thought it was a hoax or a fiasco when we heard about the program. But after the admission of the first batch, being the 2019 batch who completed 2023, their first exam, the first quiz. After the first quiz, the second quiz, subsequent the end of some exam follow before realize that it's really not it's something rare. It's not a fiasco as we anticipated. That's why we later also joined the following year, just 2020, also completed last year 2024.
Usually, after going through this wonderful program, you have your degree. People out there still feel that they'd want to look at you through that old lens of your past mistakes. What would you say to such ones?
Actually, it is not a problem of today. I could say it is a generational problem that existed. I can't remember when I was in GSS. I schooled at Aplautukon GSS, and I was living at Border. So I needed to board 2 vehicles before I get to my school destination. So anytime I bought the first vehicle, I have to alight at the front of a police station. And anytime I alight there, I have to use the back of the police station to avoid seeing people in their cells. So, in our society, we have a certain perception that once who has visited a cell before or prison before, that person is always known as criminal. So all we have to do first and foremost to conscientize the society about the reformation that we have gone through, so that they should be ready to embrace us whenever we return back home.
My final question to you is, what is the way forward for you now after graduating?
The way forward, when I was a little boy, my dad encouraged me to become a lawyer. He was a medical practitioner, a dentist of that nature, and he encouraged me to become a lawyer. I wish I could also make it to the first class or the best graduating student, so that I got an award to enroll on LLB to become a full-fledged lawyer and at the same time a lecturer. But who knows? Second class upper is also a good news. God willing, if I get out of here, I will pursue that course and make that dream a reality for him. Despite the fact that he's dead, but if I'm able to wear the crest that day, I will celebrate it to his memory.
Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best. We know that very soon you become one of the finest lawyers, especially when you get out of here. We wish you all the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
So I've been joined here by the valedictorian in the person of Mr. Miluzian Matthew. Congratulations on this wonderful feat. It's historic.
Thank you. It is not easy, but you see, whatever it is, I know problems work with opportunities. So whenever I meet problems, I try to grab the opportunities around them. I don't look at the problems. I only look around them and grab the opportunities. When I was sentenced, I knew whatever it is, even if they had not brought this UCC program, I would have learned the craft so that when I leave here, I'll be able to live a meaningful life in society.
What was your motivation to enroll on this program?
Yes, I completed JSS some time ago. That was 1996. When I started senior secondary education at Wa Islamic Senior Secondary School, I could not complete because I did not have anyone to support me. I had to drop out. So even all that while, I still have the ambition to go further in education. So whatever it is, wherever I find myself, I try to learn something new. So when I was here and they introduced this program, I saw that that was an opportunity I need to make use of.
I would say this is a dream come true. Put forth your aspirations. You'd want to be supported for a master's. Now you have that support for masters. You also have that support for a law school. How do you feel now?
Yes, I feel great because it is not common that someone in prison can have that opportunity. And all this, I give thanks to the Almighty God that He knows what He does and He has never made a mistake. And always ambitious that whatever it is, I will always be a winner because I rely on the Almighty God. I always try to forge forward.
All right, so your final comments to anyone who may not be convinced, but upon seeing what you've achieved today, is starting to think about enrolling.
Yes, this is historic and it is not common. I can say this may be the first in Ghana and maybe West Africa that somebody in prison has graduated with bachelor degree, and I've been the valedictorian and I've been given some awards and even supported scholarships to do my master's and a scholarship to read law. Yes, I want to advise everyone who is in prison, and even those, there are people outside there who may think it is impossible. Nothing is impossible if only you have courage in yourself. You don't see yourself as somebody who cannot do it. Always see yourself as someone who can do it. And my fellow inmates, there are still people here who may think that they cannot do it. I want to encourage anyone who is still alive. As long as we live, we can live and move forward in life. They should try their best and move their own ways. Maybe the person may not be in the academic field, but with your own skills or your small way, you can still proceed in life meaningful to make a positive impact in your own life and in society.
All right, thank you so much for making time to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
So we heard from the valedictorian who has made history. This is the first ever inmate graduate in West Africa, in Ghana, and the person of Mr. Matthew Milizu. And his words out there for you. Never be discouraged. There is always proper time for you. My name is Onisifero Sobobi. Stay with us.